Okay, we're looking at the corner of Intendencia and South Palafox, the end of the 100 block, and there's the end of Metal Jewelers, and beside them there's a law office there on the corner, so that's not really available. This building, the red building on the south corner, belongs to either Kit County or the city. Right here we have Blazoo's, 200 South Palafox Place, and we're looking at getting in there with Shipyard Sea Dog. We've been talking to them, so we're going to be visiting them again soon. Okay, we are at the end of the intersection of Government and South Palafox. That building there on the corner does have first floor availability, but would be a complete build out. It's office space right now, right around 3,000 square feet, I believe. Oh, here we have this, there's a nice park here with parking around it. So that's good to know for the future. These are like attorneys' offices. Okay, just another view of the park in the middle of the 300 block. Turn down, you can see Jackson's on the corner of Zaragoza and South Palafox. Jackson's a very nice restaurant. Again, these are on the west side of South Palafox in the 300 block. Those are offices. Everything there is presently occupied. Nobody's thinking about moving right now, as far as we can tell. West side of the street, 502. It's about 5,000 square feet on each level. Would need to be completely renovated. Not a bad space, but they're asking about $980 for that. This is probably the most interesting space here, 402 through 410, I believe it is, so 412 South Palafox. This is another, also known as the Pensacola building. It's a historical landmark, huge amount of space, huge possibilities. Has a second story that could be converted to all apartments, condo apartments, or just apartments that we maintain. This is be a wonderful conceptual thing. We could probably put 2 or 3 different shops in here, you know, put in an emporium and possibly a few other shops. There's like 3 different fronts here. Okay, on the corner of East Main and South Palafox Street, this is another view of the former Pensacola building, 402 through 412 South Palafox. Right across the street is the Port City Market. It's just an open area where they have, right now it's a farmer's market, bakers, artists, that kind of thing on the weekend, Saturdays, mornings. Right here across the street, you can see the former Trader John's in the building beside it. And here's the Pensacola building on the other side, on the 405 through 415 side of the street. They're saying it's 13,500 square feet. Okay, there's the Port City Market. Looking at the former Trader John's at 511 and 507. Let's see, that building pretty much would need to be torn down and completely rebuilt. 511 is a beautiful space. Now they've turned it into a clothing store. We would have to buy the building. Or maybe they're just using it for storage. And I've talked to these people, they won't even want to tell us the price that they want. So that's that. Okay, we're continuing on down South Palafox and coming up on the 600 block in just a moment. Coming up on the, you can see the harbor over here. There's some docks and things, some slips. 617 South Palafox, it's now a banquet hall. It used to be the Mr. Manatees. People are not interested in a lease or a sale presently. This is 804 South Palafox. So it's 1,600 square feet upstairs and downstairs. It does have a below level, below ground. This is the back side of 804 South Palafox Street. And then we're going to continue down South Palafox. There's condos over there. I don't know about this green spot here. I should check with the city, find out who owns that. This 815 South. This is Jayco's Bar and Grill on the right. And it's only been open a couple of months. It's indoor-outdoor eating. And there's South Palafox Pier. And yeah, here's 890 South Palafox, suites 109 and 110. About together, those are 3,000 square feet. Nice corner lot, plus that grass area can be used, can be utilized. I think it's a $500 a year fee to the city to be able to use it. So this is the excuse me. This is 720 South Palafox Street. This is a really neat space. It's over 4,000 square feet. But it's former offices, so it would need complete renovation. But you can see that's a real interesting storefront. High ceilings on the inside, although it doesn't look like it from the outside. Believe it or not, I believe it is also a historical building. This is the corner of Jefferson and Main. One side is the Pensacola Little Theater. On the other side is the Pensacola Museum of Art, and that's one block away from the intersection of South Main. We're leaving South Palafox, heading down Main Street towards the ballpark. There it is, coming up on the left. Now we're turning around on Main Street, heading back towards South Palafox. This is the site of the new ballpark, and you can see it's mostly just we're going past the Rex Theater one more time on North Palafox Street. Coming up on, and this is the post office and courthouse downtown. And we're coming up on Soiree. Is in here in 196 through 198. Okay, across the street is the present home of Soiree. That building may be for sale. I talked to one of the principals involved in that. He's looking to have something, possibly renting out that space on the first floor, possibly looking for partners in the purchase.